The rabbits are like memes. They'll never die. Memes die all the time. That is a horrible comparison.
Yeah, memes die
In
almost
like
as
a
soon
week
as they're
or two.
created.
Yeah, they last like maybe 2 or 3 days, and then they're dead, and we move to the next one. There are like 20 memes that are somewhat immortal, where it's just like they relatively last for all time. I don't need to pause yet because I need to go do appraisal. Yes, the rabbits are the thing that they had a crossover game with Mario on the Switch. I never played it, but I hated just looking at it and the fact that other people liked it. I was legitimately mad that other people were enjoying their lives in that moment. I'm never going to play Dark Souls. That's just not my, like, I have nothing against Dark Souls. I'm sure it's a great game. There's no way it's as popular as it is without being. But I know its central premise is it is very difficult and you just play it over and over again. And that's not the kind of game I want to play. That's just not the kind of thing I do.
Yeah, as much as I love Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all that, I do not think that you would overly enjoy it, and I probably would not have fun watching you try to enjoy it.
I'm sure that if I played it on my own, I could play it, and I have no doubt that I could probably, given enough time, I would win. Like, I would beat the game.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I think it would be a terrible thing for me to do in a YouTube or Twitch context.
Yeah. Twitch would probably be better suited than YouTube, but yeah, even still, yeah.
Yeah, I just think it would be bad.
Because the game isn't just, like, hard in itself, but it just has a lot of steep learning curves as you figure out the best way to, like, tackle situations.
Yeah.
And it punishes you until you figure out what, you know, the best ways to approach everything.
Yeah. What about Fire Emblem? I'll definitely get into Fire Emblem at some point. I want to play a Fire Emblem game before Digimon Survive comes out because I know they have similar play styles. But I asked the people in my Discord if they wanted to see me start a Fire Emblem game like 2 weeks ago, and they said they wanted to see Mario Galaxy instead. So anytime I've streamed Mario Galaxy, it could have been a Fire Emblem stream, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's good. I think you'd like. Fire
I have
Emblem,
no doubt. I played
I'm a classic Fire Emblem, and I like the older ones more than the newer ones.
I played like a couple hours of Fates, and then I like got caught up in other games. But I have no doubt that if I really got into it, I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it would have to be something that I stream. Like I think that's the only way it could happen. Is I'd have to stream so the chat could help me understand things as we go, and it would just be more enjoyable in general.
Yeah, especially with the new ones. I know they have like a lot of focus on like specific character relationships, and I think you can, by doing certain stuff, you unlock like extra scenes and stuff like that. So I'm sure that would definitely be a better like chat helping you along with those type of things.
Hold up a second. What is happening? This Weedle was watching me drink my drink and is now... Listen to this. I noticed the way you tasted your drink, getting to know the flavor before gulping it down. You're obviously a gourmet, and I would love to join... Oh, he's going to try and join my team? No, absolutely not. You're the creepiest thing I've ever seen. It left looking disappointed.
Yeah, that made me feel really uncomfortable.
Weedle left looking disappointed. Good. That was terrible.
What was that?
That was... I did not know that could happen in this game. That was...
Oh my god.
Terrifying. Alright, I don't like this new game of chat asks Chaos, will you play this game or this game?
Yes. If he wants to play it, he will. Or he'll ask.
Dark Souls was fun and not really that hard. Like, absolutely, I've never played the game, but I know you're lying.
Yeah. The beginning of Dark Souls is not necessarily that hard.
I would imagine that the game is not crazy hard at the start.
That are, kind of just BS. They, like, set out traps and stuff like that, and, yeah, that is a little hard. I never actually finished the first Dark Souls. I started with Bloodborne, and I just played that, like, 5 times through. And I played, like, half of Dark Souls.
Hold up. Read what Alchemia Rose just said, because I am lost. You're not thinking of the Discord that we're thinking of, because Discord's logo does not have any letters in it. Yeah, I don't... What? Yeah, Discord doesn't have any letters in it at all. It's just the symbol of, like, their little... It's like the little chat bubble and then their little controller symbol.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, Alchemy Rose. But Discord is...
I think I found a Reddit thread about what he's talking about.
Oh, I forgot to sell the thing before trying to deposit the money for it. I'm not planning on playing Final Fantasy VI. Listen, I'm just gonna make this simple for everyone. I don't plan on playing a Final Fantasy game until 7's remake is released, which will probably be like 7 years from now, knowing Square. So, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Yo, 4K. Love it. The name, the way the name is written in the font or something? Discord's font is like really basic, isn't it? Or am I losing my mind?
Okay, I guess see what you're talking about, and apparently it makes it... But what does that mean?
I don't know. All I know is the Discord is
apparently the letters like look like some sort of Hebrew letters that make it spell whatever that other, but like they're just I don't know what that like means.
Yeah, neither do I. All I know is the Discord
like
is it's just like a Skype
a bad thing, like what?
I have no idea. Discord is just like a
it looks like it's just
system.
like, oh hey, this is like a cool coincidence, but like I don't know. I don't really get.
I have no idea. But Discord is just like a voice chat thing and like a chat room thing so that you can get together in servers with people and talk to them easily, basically.
Yep.
I can't go in, I'm streaming. I'm not going to go into Google Images right now. Will chaos be peace instead of chaos? What? Did I miss something? Okay. We need to go back to Quicksand Place. Quicksand Desert, go. Bow, 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 down. We in, boys. Hacker voice, I'm in. Yeah, like TeamSpeak, sure.
I think so, yeah.
TeamSpeak, Skype, etc. It's just like a really good version of those.
Yeah.
It's like the most.
Discord is just
like the most simplistic way to put it.
Discord is just generally better suited for larger groups of people.
Yeah. So a lot of viewers join in the server and I chat with them every now and then, basically. Well, we're back. But it still seems like there's nothing here. Just this white sand stretching out in front of us. And quicksand pits, obviously.
Jump in.
Jump in. Is there something more here? What kind of secrets are hidden here? It's very faint, but I can still feel it. This place, I know it somehow. But looking out over this, I have to admit Turtwig is right. There really is nothing here but the desert and the quicksand pits. And aside from those pits, there's nothing. Wait a second. If there's only quicksand, that's the key to this mystery. There's no way forward, or is there? What do you think? Where should we look, Solo? Jump into the quicksand.
Do it.
What? What did you say? You want us to jump into the quicksand? Let's go. Are you serious, Solo? Are you seriously suggesting that we should jump in? That's why I said it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, you know. Okay, I trust you, Solo. You stupid idiot. I have faith in you, Solo. It's all thanks to you that I've come so far, Solo. You can stop saying my name? During our first exploration, I almost said expedition. Okay, I gotta be brave now. If I get scared and fail to leap through at full speed, I'll be smushed no matter what I do. Who actually says smooshed, like, in conversation? If I'm doing it, I have to do it without hesitating. Be brave. Be the bravest ever. Let's go. I put my faith in you that time too, Solo. I was able to go on then because you helped me be courageous. My feelings haven't changed since then, so let's go for it. Let's jump into that quicksand pit. Famous last words. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Dude, what if my character just stopped in the middle of it? That'd be so good. Anyone remember Hamachi? Yo, I used to use Hamachi to play Terraria with my friends back in the day. Smash! I love it so much. Literally every time it gets me. Thank you for the 4 bits, Jonathan. I appreciate it, man.
First time I was able to unmute the screen so I could hear Smash.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, because I always have it muted, so I always miss it.
It's amazing. I love
and
it.
I saw those and I was like, I'm unmuting. I'm going to hear this. It's very good.
Discord died slightly when you said that, but you're back now.
Whatever. You get the gist.
Yeah. So many things in these games only work because you're the main character. Yeah, you know. Classic main character barrier, whatnot.
To be fair, this is the second instance that I've seen in Pokemon that getting sucked down like a sandpit is like not deadly.
Wait, what's the first one?
In Pokemon Black and White in like the tower thing.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
You can like run into the middle and just drop down.
Yeah, I remember now. Yep.
I'm pretty sure just like quicksand is just not deadly in the Pokemon world.
It's actually just good for your health. It's good for your skin.
Yeah, it just takes you to new places.
Ow, my backside. What, Nintendo? You're too good to say the word butt? Where are we? Is this a cave? We fell through from up there. Yes, that's how gravity works, Turtwig. Well done. You were right, Solo. You were right. The secret swirled within the quicksand. Let's move it. It's time to go exploring, Solo. Let our time gear search begin. We in this. Yeah, I'm also, like, a little upset. I think that at the Game Awards, there should be, like, a law. You can't win more than, like, 3 awards.
That could go for any award show, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, for any of them, but specifically the Game Awards, because that's the one that I like. I don't even care about the Game Awards. I was going to say it's the one I care about. I don't even care about it, but, like, I pay somewhat attention to video games more than anything else. So,
yeah,
like, there's no reason for Red Dead to be given 5 awards in 1 year.
What all did it even, like, win?
I don't know. You know what?
I would assume that, obviously, like, as soon as Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, it's like, oh, yeah, that's probably going to be, like, Game of the Year type stuff, because it's Rockstar game.
It didn't get Game of the Year. God of War did.
It's really surprising, and I also disagree with that, but okay.
Did you play God of War?
No, I've seen enough gameplay and knew enough about it to know that I was not overly into it. But
that's fair. I haven't played it myself. I don't know.
At
I
least
just know
for, like,
a lot of people
Game
said
of the
it was
Year.
worth it. Well, I mean, like,
yeah. Like
the
I'm
other
sure
options
like,
of the other
enough,
options,
like,
I think it was reasonable because like I wanted Spider-Man to win, clearly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but of the options, like God of War, Spider-Man, they put Celeste because they always put an indie game. Celeste was never gonna win.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, and then there was something else I can't remember. But like out of all the options, it was
I
gonna
would
be.
have thought that Red Dead Redemption 2 would be God of War.
I mean, like of all of the games that exist, like they did have like the 3 best options this year. The best options were Spider-Man, Red Dead, and God of War.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
But yeah, as for which one won, obviously I think it should have just been Spider-Man because I love it, and it's the only one I played of the options.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm mad about, and this is again, this goes right back into why I think Red Dead shouldn't be allowed to win as many as they did. Is that I don't think Spider-Man won a single award, and it absolutely deserves something.
That's crazy.
It deserves at least 1, but instead they were like, let's give 5 to Red Dead instead of capping Red Dead at 3, and then like 2 of them can go to Spider-Man because it deserves it.
Yeah, it definitely should have gotten something because it's an amazingly designed game.
It was great. Like
very good.
It's like Spider-Man not winning Game of the Year, you know, that's fine. Maybe other people liked God of War or Red Dead more than I like Spider-Man. That's understandable. I mean, you can only pick one game. What are the odds it's going to be the one game that I really liked? But
yeah,
at the
absolutely.
same time, I'm like, there's no way that anyone, unless they've got a serious Marvel vendetta, can say without being just a complete liar, Spider-Man deserved to win nothing at the Game Awards. It deserved it deserved like
something.
It deserved like at least 2, but even just 1, it's like, come on, you gotta at least give it the 1.
Yeah, I have to know like the categories to be like, yeah, it should win for this category or that category, but like, yeah, it should have won something.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is ridiculous.
I don't know, did Fortnite actually win anything? Did it just
like
win best battle royale game?
Best ongoing game or whatever?
I mean, that's fair. Definitely the most popular one.
Yeah, but
and
like, can Fortnite...
Did that come out this year? I feel like Fortnite
No, it came out like
has been around for
2016. No, Fortnite itself came out in like 2015, 2016. The Battle Royale, I think, came out in like late 2016, early 2017. Fortnite was not a Battle Royale when it released.
Really?
Yeah, it added it after PUBG started making so much money.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Dude, did I tell you the story when I was at GameStop picking up a game and the story about PUBG and Fortnite? Have I said this?
No.
I don't know if I've said it in another video, so I'm sure I said it in some video because it was hilarious when it happened. I was picking up a game, and there was this woman at GameStop who was like getting something for her grandson. It was like, you know, she was probably trying to get something early for Christmas or something like that. I don't know why she wasn't waiting until Black Friday, but what do I know about her life?
Yeah.
But anyways, she was like, she was buying an Xbox or something, and they were explaining, like, yeah, you get PUBG or something with this, and she's like, well, I don't know what a PUBG is. What's a PUBG? And he's like, the worker was like, oh, you know, your son will know it. Don't worry. It's a really big deal. Just like, or your grandson will know it. Just ask him. She called her grandson, and he didn't know what it was, so I guess he lives under a rock. I don't really know what to say to that. I don't understand how you could know about PUBG at this point. But so she like, he doesn't know about it, so I want you to tell me what it is. And they were like, the guy, I'll never forget, because I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Do you even know what you're talking about? He said, oh, dang it, the steel resists dark in this gin. All right, it's fine, I killed it. But he said, PUBG is Microsoft's answer to Fortnite. And I was like, this is incorrect on so many. I don't care about either of these two games, but this is just so incorrect on so many levels that I feel the need to laugh.
Oh man, that's bad.
Because I was like, first, number one, biggest glaring flaw, Microsoft does not own not Fortnite, it obviously doesn't own that. It does not own PUBG. Like, never has Microsoft owned PUBG. As far as I'm aware, they might have bought it recently and I'm unaware of it. I have no idea. But like, it was made by freaking what's their name? Bluehole Studios. I never forget because it's such a funny studio name. Ooh, Skorupi. Who wants to be a Skorupi?
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's a good Pokemon. I like Drapion. And Dark
cool.
Poison is a pretty good type. What is it? It's only weak to like Earth, right? Or
Ground.
Earth.
Earth type, yeah.
Djar got it first. All right, Djar, you get to be Skorupi. I am going to immediately send you home because I can't afford I don't want you to... The reason why is because if I use you in this dungeon and you die, then I lose you forever. But if I send you home and then use you in a future dungeon and you die, then you just stay on the team. So it's better when you first get something... Oh, no. I made a horrible mistake.
What'd you do?
Oh, this is bad.
Ooh. Oh, what is that?
This is actually like a really bad scenario. You know what? Not the best use of a Spurn Orb, but I'm gonna do it. Just to be safe. Alright, send the Skorupi home before something else goes wrong. So that way I never lose the Skorupi, because I like Skorupi. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it could have been bad.
Anyways, what I was saying was, so yeah, first of all, Microsoft doesn't own PUBG in any way, so saying that it's it's Microsoft's answer to anything is just asinine on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, halfway point in this dungeon, I forgot. I kept hearing about PlayerUnknown and PUBG, and it took me so long to realize it was the same game. That's honestly completely fair, because people switch between saying the two all the time. But because they're both easy to say. But so anyways, first of all, that's incorrect. Second of all, like, Fortnite as a game was released before PUBG. PUBG was a battle royale from the get-go. That's what the game is. Fortnite saw how much money they were making and then made their own free-to-play version of, like, of a battle royale, and then they started making money. So it's like Fortnite's battle royale was the answer to PUBG, if anything.
Yes.
And it wasn't even really, it wasn't supposed to be an answer to anything. It was just like, battle royales are popular, let's make money. Which, like, I'm not saying that's bad. That I do hate Fortnite because just how much it exists now. But, like, that's not bad. Like, I mean, they made a ton of money. I would have done the exact same thing in their scenario because, like, dude, that's, like, basically free money just sitting there. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know how rich those people are, like, the Fortnite people are now? Like, absolutely, 10 times out of 10, I would have done the same thing that they did. Absolutely. But, so I'm not saying they were wrong to do it, but, like, dude, it's not... PUBG is in no way, shape, or form, on several different levels, is it not the, Microsoft's answer to Fortnite. It's not an answer to Fortnite, and it has nothing to do with Microsoft. And I just, like, I said this to the, like, that was another GameStop employee was doing that. The one that was, like, checking me out. I said this to him, like, that is so wrong. Like, what is he talking about? And he said, that guy was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Microsoft doesn't own it, first of all. And then I said, like, it's not an answer to Fortnite. PUBG came out first. And he was like, oh, no, it came out before. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I realized Fortnite existed before PUBG. But the Battle Royale mode, you know, the thing that Fortnite is, like, the only reason people play it, was beforehand. And he was like, oh, no, I play normal Fortnite, like, all the time. I put tons of hours into it. And I was like, at that point, I just...
Yeah, nobody else did, though.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going to argue with a GameStop employee any further. So, like, I just stopped talking. I just, like, shook my head and, like, smiled and was like, yeah, okay. And then I had him check me out and I left. And I was like, what is wrong with that man? Of all the games, like, listen, Fortnite Battle Royale is super popular. You know, people like it. That's fine. I'm not going to harp on someone for playing Fortnite Battle Royale. But to play, like, the normal Fortnite so much that you're, like, it's your most played game, like, dude, get some help. There are so many good... I'm not saying you have to play all the games I play. Like, I'll play God of War or Red Dead Redemption 2, whatever. I didn't play either of those, but I know they're good games. I know that there are tons of other good games to play. Like, play the Fortnite thing too, whatever. But don't play it so much that it's your most played game when there are so many other good options.
Yeah. Also, okay, now I need to address this, just because Kale said about, like, kids doing, like, Fortnite dances, and, like, oh my, that's so crazy. Don't act like humanity has not been inventing dances to do for the past, like, 40 years, and just, like, doing them nonstop. Because that is not new.
First of all, I agree with your point that, like, people have been doing stupid stuff for years. Second of all, stop all of it, is my stance. Like, when Gangnam Style got popular, don't ever let that happen again. Fortnite dances, stop it. Like, be the change you want to see in the world. Like, the only time anyone should be dancing is in a music video or at an area where you're specifically known that you're supposed to dance, like at a prom or something. Other than that, no dancing. You shouldn't be. There's no point. Turtwig, can you please hit a move? You've missed tackle twice in a row, my dude. Use Absorb on this thing and get all your health back. Oh my goodness, he's missed 3 moves in a row.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Finally, he hit one. What the heck was the problem there, man? Yo, am I getting 5 experience points every time I get hit by the weather? That's actually broken. I am.
That's crazy.
That's so good. Also, yeah, Fortnite rips off a bunch of dances and they're being sued by some rapper now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, someone, Fortnite added in a new dance. Is like one of their emotes or something. I think you have to pay for the DLC or something. I don't know exactly. But the guy who came up with the dance and made it popular in like 2012 or 14 or something was like, hey, I'm suing you. And now they got to deal with that crap.
Because I feel like I probably
oh my word, Discord.
Pretty familiar with hip-hop dances.
All right, now you're good.
A random thing to be familiar with, I am.
Yeah, it is pretty random, but you did die for a second, but you're good now, thankfully. I forgot how much... I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. I forgot how much of a... This thing has Sand Veil! That's why I'm missing so much! Die. Thank you. I need to turn your other moves back on now.
Oh, apparently this is Millie Rock, and that does sound familiar. I wouldn't know how to do it off the top of my head, but I've got...
I wish you had better internet. Are you there? Oh no, as soon as I insulted his internet, it took him out. Oh, hello?
Oh, was I dying?
Yeah, you died fully, but you're back now.
Oh, I think it's because my computer is, like, loading, like, a website while having Twitch open and Discord.
You think it's that and not your internet?
I think my internet's getting, like, overloaded with, like, 3 different things happening on it.
So it is the internet?
Yeah, probably. But as soon as I, like, as soon as I close this website, it probably...
Yeah, you sound fine now. We need to get you, like, get some money and buy some computer parts, and me and RTK are going to walk you through making a computer.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Why is there a Tyranitar following you? Because it hates my family. Its mother was killed by a Crocodile back in the war. Okay, if you could stop having Sand Veil, I would enjoy this game 1,000 times more. This is so stupid. I've missed 4 moves in a row. And, there's, like, weather doesn't wear off in this game. So I hate it.
That sounds pretty awful.
I didn't have a revive. I thought I had a Reviver Seed and I didn't. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I shouldn't have died there. I didn't know I didn't. Oh, it takes you back to the halfway point. I forgot. Oh, thank goodness. I totally forgot that I didn't have a Reviver Seed. I thought I still had them on me. Yeah, you evolve in Mystery Dungeon games in the post-game, typically. I disagree. I don't think it's stupid. When I first played the game, I did, when I was, like, a small child. But it's, like, grown on me. Also, the way the game... Stop! Dude, I forgot how much I absolutely hate this dungeon. This is actually one of the worst dungeons in the entire game. It's just constant sandstorm garbage and, like, high-level Pokemon. Like Sandslash and T-Tar wandering around. I hate it. But, yeah, like, the way that they have the stats set up and the way this game works, I really don't care that there's, no evolving until late game. I'm perfectly fine with not evolving, because this game just does it so well. I mean, would I be mad if they let me evolve earlier? No, of course not. I'd probably do it. But, like, I could not, like, not being able to evolve during the main story means literally nothing to me. Evolving only gives you, like, +5 in every stat. So it's like, it's not like it is in the normal games.
Got you.